I'm Steven Tai. I'm a fashion designer and a garment manufacturing studio owner here in Macau. Today, I'm really excited to show you all my favorite shopping spots here in Macau. We're here in one of my favorite neighborhoods. It's right behind the Top Sec area. A lot of small businesses are popping up, so if you want fashion, accessories, jewelry, homeware, you can pretty much all find it here. So we've arrived in one of my favorite stores here to shop for leather and denim. The brands here they carry includes brands from the US, Japan, and China. Leather jackets is all about the details. Just the workmanship itself, it just looks so well made. Badass.
呢一個就做咗個 matte finish 啦，跟住仲有
呢個係 matte finish，
係，
跟住呢一個就係 gloss finish。
係，
哦，
因為其實
I'm actually just looking at every garment, how it's made, and I have to see every item. Like it's almost like a compulsion. I don't want to miss anything. Shopping for me is like part research, part like inspiration, but also part fun just for shopping. When you're in a mainstream store, there's a trend. So you often see similar things. You kind of get brainwashed into thinking that's what you want to buy. But when you're in a vintage store, it's just about what you like. And so I find that a lot more of an authentic shopping experience. Now we're in my other favorite store in Macau. It's a vintage store called Pepperland. It's filled with kind of like a mixture of really interesting clothes from like the 50s to like the 60s, and you kind of can get really inspired from just looking at the surrounding. It's like a total blast from the past. Another really exciting thing about this store is that they also support local designers. So here we have Stardust Journey. So she is a print designer that also makes clothes. And a lot of the times you'll see references to Macau culture in her print. She makes these beautiful silk scarves that are just so vibrant. Look, this is like a vintage Miu Miu, and I think you've got to try it. Let's see, I love this. I mean, it's Chinese New Year.
I'm using this to get a lot of wrap packets.
Yes, it looks so good. You never know what you're gonna find. After I graduated in Canada, I moved to UK in London to study in fashion design. And I was given an opportunity to present my work in Berlin and then Toronto, and then it just became slowly kind of into a brand. I did it for about 10 years. Doing a brand is a bit like on a hamster wheel. So I thought it might be good to give the brand a break and be in Macau and to really explore what Macau had to offer, just because I grew up here and I visit, but I never really felt like I understood my roots. Having lived here, I was able to meet so many interesting people that are creative and doing their own thing, and I was able to discover so many corners and like little streets that had really, really interesting things, and it really demonstrates the cultural evolution of the city. So we're here now at an independent bookstore where not only does it sell art books, novels, but it also sells records. Here is a section that is dedicated to Macau artists. It's always nice to discover what kind of art that everybody's getting up to. I love graphic design. I love interesting layouts and paper and texture. And so what a good bookstore to me should have a good mix of different culture and different types of artists. Oh, I just saw this. It's called Omundanhe. I guess it means Macau pop-up. And it actually is all the historical sites in pop-up of Macau. You could even see the inside. What's exciting about Macau is that it's still a small community that is growing. So with that, they are all kind of finding their ways. That's a good thing because it means that they still have room to grow and it's always changing. So people are excited and they want to try new things. Nobody is kind of stuck in their ways. I love how lovely, soft and warm the city is. The daily living of Macau is a very pleasant and easy experience with a lot of interesting surprises.